Beauregard Rippy out here at 3699 Ranch, a little after 7 in the morning, do a little garden update. Saturday, July the 2nd, cloudy day. You can see the sun poking through the little hole in the clouds over there. I tried to film some fireflies out here, lightning bugs, and this camera exposure wasn't correct by a long shot, and I'm still trying to get some lightning bug videos for Bippy, my friend in Denton, Texas. The marigolds are kind of small. I held off on the water for over a week, and I probably should have been watering, and last week and the whole time I've been mistaking this for Mexican sunflower, and this is a volunteer giant sunflower. And I counted at least 10. These are Mexican sunflowers. And then I seen ones that had a head on it over here, where the clover's really thriving out here in the lawns. Were Mexican sunflowers. I have some buds on my wildflowers in the garden. Here's the first. Kind of grassy. I'm not sure why this one's ahead of the rest of them, but Wednesday I transplanted 3 sprouts, and I think 1 the next, and then I haven't got any more sprouts out here, the tree sprouts, and then I jerked a couple of the small. These are what I traditionally grow. These aren't the music. And then I threw one of my garlics in with the pork shoulder and garden onion and sweet banana pepper in the crock. I have pulled pork sandwiches and then store-bought coleslaw because I don't grow cabbage. It takes up too much room in my small garden. But these are those bulbets, and they grew close up on this one. I have my son's bicycle out here, and you always need a knife around this time of year for your. I'm gonna hold off on the garlic this morning. I put that out there kind of, it's not really art, but it is, and then people think you have kids for security. I like caterpillar anyway, but there's some bulbets that are didn't mature quite away. I'm always pulling this stuff early, and I only pulled 2 of them. Garlic bulbets, and I've tried to plant them before and I didn't have any luck, but you should probably have a dedicated garlic patch, and you need a few gardens instead of just one. A little bit of loss. The sun has been baking everything, and these have had a hard time with this intensive. Everything has. This one's really thriving up being a tall guy. I don't know. And I haven't counted, but I've jammed this, and I don't know what I was thinking when I planted over here on the side, but I think I do, and I might be working on some trees some more. I think my emerald tree is the most beautiful, my hemlock, and luckily those 2 sprouted, and then I have jade here, so that's just, I'm really happy with that. And then that seed was from Elko, Nevada. I would buy from there again. These, I'll pull a couple. These went full circle. And, well, the sun's over this way, so. You see the holes? It reminds me of Statue of Liberty. And the flower comes out and dries up, and then the opium's in that cone-shaped thing, but the seeds come out of the top of those, and it shakes it. It's like its own seed distributor. The seeds like flour, and it comes out of those little holes. You can kind of see them if you. Yeah, but my weather lady, I thought she was gone till end of June, and she was on there this morning. It's a really wild week, and that's what it is my favorite holiday, but when you're 50-some years old, there's been so many things that transpired on the 4th of July. It kind of have a few bad memories through there. You need to drive safely and everything through the summer, for sure. I left the music garlic out. I have my cactus is planted, my steel cactus. Kind of the big deal was I put the second row of Florida weave in since last week, and I put up, that's kind of a makeshift. I didn't really want a tower and a cylindrical, and I kind of knew it when I planted that too, the 4 tomatoes and the 2 posts and the cattle panel, that I was going to try to go to one side, kind of a plant support. There's about 20 of these, and then 5 more over here. This seed was from Florida. The purchase was. That one has a little blue thing in it, but Ponderosa Pine. If I can find where I mowed, but where an animal bit off one of my pine trees, the Austrians. It really didn't have any caliper to it, and I jerked the stub out of the ground. I was weeding in there. Worked in the garden yesterday some, and those roots were way down in there, so I need to dig those out and get them in a permanent home. Oh, you guys are talkative this morning, huh? Wow. You think it's going to rain or not? You having your babies? Oh boy. Did some trellising. The pineapples are taking a turn for the better. They probably, I'm gonna guess, shouldn't have been put in the ground until the 4th of July. And so I was a month early, and I'm paying for that. Had the 3 Turk's turban back there and moved them up here into the onions, and I'm eating the onions that are around the Turk's turbans. 1, 2, and here's the best one. And they stress out big time and flop over. They don't take transplant well, and onions don't take it well when you step on them when you're out here working. And I knocked that one over. I about pulled it, but I thought I'll give it a chance to upright itself, and that might have been the biggest one out here. And here's some of the bulbs are, I'm getting bugs on these. It didn't say Zena on the package, so I don't know what these would be. Maybe I should read the package again. There's a whole bunch of this stuff, that furnic and stuff. Wildflower seed mix. Store-bought. So the carrots are down through there. They're looking a little beaten for, I don't know why, just me out there working. But now you can tell where the wildflowers start and the carrots end. The transition. And I never have really, and I haven't looked what the heck this is. But that grew out of the Ponderosa seed I bought from Florida. Yeah, I have the garden fork out. The music garlic just went upright with escapes. And I think that was part of why they call it music. That it would be like a sunflower and the scapes would... I think I remember hearing that. It's a large garlic. So it's the 4th of July weekend, and my neighbor, I think he's working on his combine. He did some of the wheat, and then... So there's a lot of things that happen on the 4th of July, and I do the maintenance on I do the oil changes the 4th of July, and then my girlfriend fell off her horse and got hurt, and I forgot all about my oil changes on the 4th of July, so I have to start from scratch on that. Haven't been thinking right. I do have serranos. Serranos are coming on, and I always miss this with my water hose. I never get past this corn to that plant. This end's just as dry as a bone. I even the popcorn, I'm happy with it. I jerked a few that weren't to my satisfaction, and then this I'm new to the I had a 4-pack asparagus starts and put them in last year, and I didn't know what to expect, but here we are, July the 2nd. I can be eating asparagus today. Right out of the ground. So this is what I came up with, and I kind of did a perfect job on it. When I planted, I kind of had an idea that I had a cattle panel, and that I would put it in, and then I left plenty of room down here for a tiller to get in. My plant supports are off the ground, but I usually don't do this, but I prune the plants up. I think I've seen that somewhere before. There's somewhat leaf curl here. I had a problem. It wasn't powdery mildew. It was and it wasn't blossom end rot. Really much of a problem with that. And I really haven't had a problem with tomato hornworm. A leaf wilt. So I'm trying to get more air through there. And when I pruned up, I yanked off branch real quick, and it had tomatoes on it, so that kind of was a buzzkill. But these are bell peppers. They actually put a few on. I should be picking them off. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I don't know. That was and prune these up again. I always have a leaf turn. Big problem with leaf turn on peppers, and haven't had much of a problem with leaf turn in recent years. Some more stuff about peppers that I was going to say I can't think of. Got the second row of the Florida weave in there. It's a long process on the peppers, the bell peppers. And the corn, the row I sistered down the middle isn't going to make it for a couple different reasons. One being shade. There's a low spot in there too, it flooded, but I tried. On the sweet corn, I have a plant support now for this guy. Straight 8, going to be my pickles. So I can have a pickle on my pulled pork sandwich. Oh, I was thinking about on them peppers the soil temperature, and like that pineapple I'm growing. I've mulched them in. I've seen gardens mulched in, and then you end up with the leaf turn and all that, and it's all in the soil temperature and everything, the peppers. So yeah, just started eating onions, and very happy with the garden. July 2nd, 2022. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bogart Rippy. Happy 4th of July.